bring you another episode of the weekly anime report brought to you by Nerd Swag. I hope you guys are having an awesome week. I'm still a little bit under the weather, but I'm here to bring you this video. Now there's there's really one big news story this week, and there's the startup of Legend of Korra Season 4. So let's just jump right into it. We'll start off with the news. There was a music video by Pharrell that debuted earlier this week, and it's for his song called It Girl, and it is directed and made by Mr. I guess he's directed other anime-based music videos. This music video was all anime-based. It's pretty amazing, actually. I suggest you go watch it. I'll have a link for you down in the description. And if you haven't actually listened to his album, I would suggest you go listen to his album also, because the album is really good also. I own it. I bought it day one, and I still listen to it all the time. So make sure you go and watch that. It's really interesting, really colorful. Alright, and the big news for this week is Naruto the manga is officially ending November 10th, which means there's only going to be 5 more chapters. I really don't know how I feel about this. It could mean several things. It could mean that the fight is not going to last very long, and it's going to be a lot of talking, and it's going to end on kind of just a talking note, them talking it out. It could mean that it could be all fighting, and we get the resolution of the series and Naruto the end, the last movie. Or it could mean that these last 5 chapters are actually quite hefty. Instead of the regular 18 or 20 pages, it might be double that. It might be like 40 pages, which I would actually prefer that, because the chapters to me are always too short. So it'd be nice if the rest of the chapters, these last 5 chapters, are like double the size and are like 40 pages. That'd be really nice. I would enjoy that, which would mean it would be essentially like 10 chapters to wrap up everything, which would be plenty. That's the one I'm hoping for. But it probably won't be that. It'll probably be 3 chapters of fight, 2 chapters of wrapping up the series, and then the rest of the wrapping up stuff will be done in Naruto the last movie. Tell me what you guys think about this. I know it's going to affect my life quite a bit. I would stay up late nights on Tuesdays, and now it's Thursdays, just to read the chapter. And that was kind of a ritual for like the past 10 years. It's definitely going to be a little different not doing that anymore. We're going to have to find something else to read to fill that gap, fill that void. I know Shonen Jump will probably release another manga in its place. And I know Bleach is coming to an end. So that'll probably be getting replaced by another manga. Hopefully they're both really good, so that way I can continue my tradition. But I know it's going to affect a lot of people. There's a lot of people who review Naruto online, who would stay up late and also post videos like at 3 o'clock in the morning. But we all knew it was coming to an end eventually, and it looks like this last fight is going to wrap up the series. Okay, now on to anime and manga side of this. We'll start off with Naruto Shippuden, the anime. So the newest episode, we saw that Naruto figured out that Sage mode techniques work on Obito as the Ten-Tailed Jinchuriki, but he can heal himself, it seems. What they're doing now is Obito made this giant like tree trunk with the bijou balls, the flowers that hold the bijou balls, and he was going to pretty much kill everybody on the battlefield, and then he created a barrier around the whole battlefield so no one could escape. So Naruto comes up with a plan that he connects his chakra with his dad's, the Nine-Tails chakra with his dad's, and which in turn revitalizes everybody's chakra cloak that he gave them earlier, and he gives Sasuke and Jugo a chakra cloak, and since all their chakra is connected to Minato, they all get teleported out of the barrier in time before the bijou bombs go off. Pretty much ends on that note, and now we're about to see Naruto back in his Nine-Tails cloak mode with Sasuke face off against Obito, and that'll be pretty much the next episode. There was a lot of filler in this episode, not like your typical filler, but a lot of flashbacks of Naruto talking about his mom and talking about when saved Naruto's life when he was a baby, and that pretty much ate up a good chunk of the episode. So there's really not a lot to talk about on this episode except for what I just gave you. Animation was good. I think the animation is going to be good on the rest of the series since there's not going to be a lot of filler left to show since the anime is also coming close to wrapping up too. But I would suggest all you guys to go watch it. I would watch the rest of the series since it's all going to be good. So now on to the season 4 premiere of Legend of Korra. Apparently now it's 3 years later, and we see the Airbenders are now they are now spread thin because they are going all around the world to keep peace and keep balance. And we get to see a lot of Team Avatar, and we get to see a lot of Team Avatar and what they're doing nowadays. And we also get to see updates on the people who joined the Air Nation and what they're doing. And it does center around a lot of that and protecting a village from the regime of the Earth Nation and being eaten up by the Earth Nation and rebuilding the Earth Nation so the prince can go back and take the Earth Nation back to where it was. Right now it's in the cleanup process, and we see that with Bolin. He's a part of the cleanup process. I don't remember the girl's first name who's now doing that process. It's only the first episode, and it's been about a week since I watched it. They're going around and pretty much trying to get the village leaders to sign off on a piece of paper that make them part of the Earth Nation again. But a lot of them are hesitant because of the way that things are being handled. We get to see Mako with Asami, and Mako is now protecting the prince. Asami is still ahead of her company, the Future Industries I believe it's called, that's building all these new mechs and airships, all that kind of stuff for the city and all these different kinds of things. And we get to see Bolin, as like I said, he's a part of the Earth Kingdom and helping out rebuild the Earth Kingdom. And at the end of the episode, we see that Korra was supposed to be with Tenzin and his family, but her dad shows up and says that she had been writing him. She has said that she's been with them. And then we get to see Korra in this Earth battle arena, and she's fighting pretty much for money. She's able to walk, stand, and she looks pretty good. But she gets beat. To me, it looks like she's trying to figure out something. It's like inner turmoil, you know? It could be that she's just trying to get back to in shape to where she was. This is the way she figures that she has to do it, is by going off and doing it on her own. Or it could be something that we haven't seen, something that happened off screen while she was recovering that has made her think that she needs to go handle something herself. We won't know, but from the previews it looks like it's the latter. It looks like she's trying to figure out something herself, because eventually we see her go off and do several different things. We see her find Toph in a cave. We don't know if it's her or if it's her corpse, but we'll have to see. A lot of things will be explained here in the next few episodes, most likely. So lastly, the new chapter of Naruto is pretty much jumping into the fight between Sasuke. Sasuke goes ahead and explains himself about what he thinks Hokage should be, and it's not actually all that bad. It's not something that you would expect Sasuke to say. He thinks that he should just absorb all the hatred and darkness, kind of like Itachi did, but it's still the wrong path. Naruto sees the right path because he has experienced the change with the world and with the Shinobi Alliance and with the Bijus. So it's pretty much just now a conflict of ideas, and they're fighting for their ideas to become fruition. Like I said earlier, this fight might not be that long, but we'll have to see how Kishi and his editor handle it. Hopefully it's a really good fight. I mean, it's been hyped up for forever now, the second fight between them. So this is the fight in the series, so I would hope that he has an idea of how he wants it to go and how it's going to be drawn out. It should be really good, really exciting. That's it for this week's episode. If you guys like this, make sure you hit the like button, share this with your friends, and subscribe to NerdSwag. Until next time, you guys. Peace. Peace.